It's been really an interesting week this week, hasn't it been? We've been having a lot of conversations, a lot of really important conversations. And I just really want to reiterate that this is definitely how change happens. It doesn't happen overnight. And we really need to also go beyond talking. We need to talk about the kind of actions that we can take to change the dynamic, to change the way things are. One of the things that I really would like all urge people to do, especially parents, is to have these conversations with your children. Please talk to your kids and talk to them about acceptable behavior towards each other, whether they're engaging with their friends of the same sex or opposite sex. It doesn't matter. Let's talk about making sure the things that what they used to do when they were in kindergarten and first grade, of keeping their hands to themselves and asking for permission before touching other people's things, and not giving hugs to people if they don't want to, or even asking for hugs. Somehow, some way, things just kind of go away, and our kids go from being these really polite, sweet kids, to growing up and then seeing the world that we actually live in. So a lot of the behavior changes from like elementary to middle school is because they're kind of seeing the way the world really is, and who the winners and the losers are, and where their position is in the world. And we as the adults need to do better. We need to model for them the kind of behaviors that we would like them to have. And it takes all of us. It's not something that one parent does that with their child will be outnumbered by the rest of the people in the world. If there's a certain culture or certain behavior that is normalized, their child's good behavior will be challenged. So let's create a world then where our good kids can thrive in a world that is much more accepting of that kind of good behavior, and doesn't force our good kids to adapt or question their behavior, whether they're actually doing the right thing, whether they're actually being good and not being weak, or this other word that is used to describe men that respect women, simp, S-I-M-P. So there's like these kind of things that the dominant culture overpowers people. So we really need to work against that dominant culture.